What's up, everybody? Brad Miller with the Book Flipping Couple. Wanted to start our weekly flip series that basically we're going to do. Hey, James, see that you're watching us today. Anyway, the reason for the show is basically we wanted to basically put out some content, help you guys be better sellers, tips, tricks that me and my wife have come across, and just some different experiences that we've had. So basically, the big reason for this video is the EIDL that basically just came out, or just got re-put out there, basically. I saw Travis Wren with AccelerList, who always puts out some great content and is the owner of AccelerList. Big shout out to that product as well, that software. But he put out some information on the EIDL loan, and I personally wanted to kind of share some information with everybody on the EIDL loan and how basically what our experience was. We've actually gone entirely through the process. We've been funded, and just kind of wanted to share that information with you guys as far as the process, what you can expect, potential timeframes, and things of that nature. So let's get right into it. So basically, we applied for the EIDL loan right around March 25th. I'm not exactly sure when it was. It was shortly after they became eligible and were available to basically sign up for. We had heard the big craze that, hey, it's free $10,000 money. All you got to do is apply, and basically, if you either get turned down or if you don't take the loan, that the $10,000 money is just basically free money for you. And so, we were like, oh, cool, this, let's go ahead and jump out there and take a look at this. And so basically what we did was we went ahead and applied and waited, and nobody really knew anything about it. The SBA didn't know anything about time frame. It was touted that within 3 days you would get the advance. And basically the way the advance worked was, I want to say people were eligible to get up to $2 million for small business as a loan. And what they would do is they would advance you within 3 days $10,000 of whatever that loan was going to be. And if you did not take the loan, that basically you would it would turn into a grant, basically, and so the money would be yours for free. So what we did was we applied and waited and waited and waited and waited and didn't hear anything. And then finally on April 30th, so a little over a month later, I woke up and checked our business checking account, and lo and behold, bing, a deposit for $2,000 had showed up in our account from the SBA. And basically what this was what was the advance. So basically, when they rolled out the program, it looked like it was going to be a $10,000 advance, and I'd say probably mid-April, the report started coming out that it was actually going to be a $10,000 advance. It was $1,000 per employee, up to $10,000. So if you had 10 employees, you'd get the $10,000. If you had 40 employees, you'd get $10,000. But if with this being me and my wife, it was $2,000. So basically, we got the $2,000. We were like, hey, great. This is found money. Basically, it's going to help us kind of, grow the business and pay for books and different things. And then we kind of waited and waited, just kind of went about our business with everything. And, we found, out on, I want to say it was May 29th, we got another email from the SBA. And I was just kind of like, well, shoot, this is almost another month later. And it said, basically, create your SBA Economic Injury Disaster Loan Portal account. Had our application number there. So when we clicked into the create account, basically, it asked us to set up a username and password. And once we set up our username and password, basically the first screen that popped up, now this screen has, we've already been funded on the money and on the account. So this screen looks a little different than what we were actually presented with. Basically, what we were presented with is up, me see if I can point right here where it says funded. Was basically a spot where we could actually click in, and there was a slider bar where you could actually adjust the amount of that you wanted. Didn't have to take it. This was all subject to you basically wanting the loan. And so basically, there was a slider bar. We were able to slide and actually look at the different amounts. And so basically, we went ahead and selected the 23-1. Actually, we didn't complete this. I actually took about a day. It was May 29th before we actually ended up clicking in here to choose the amount, because I wanted to check with a few things. And again, I'm not giving any advice on funds or EIDL or anything like that. I'm just basically sharing our experience of what it was like from beginning to end. And so basically, we went in, we selected 23,100. We had to verify our identity. The electronic disbursement had already been completed because we got the $2,000 advance. And basically at that point, it basically said, wait for approval. And so again, that was May 29th. We got the initial portal email. May 30th, we completed it. And then on June 3rd, we got another email from the SBA. And basically that email, get that out of that. That email basically said, hey, you've been approved. So, I have heard stories of people not getting approved and kind of going through and not having, what's up, Avery? So you're on here watching, and Heather. So basically, we went through, we got approved, and that was on June 3rd. And I had heard, I had called SBA, was no help, unfortunately, on timing and different things of that nature. As far as asking, well, when can we expect to see the money? Is it going to be another month? But I had watched a few other YouTubers outside of Amazon, and just regular YouTubers that were financial YouTubers. And a few of those people had said basically you were looking at 5 business days. So if that was true, this approval we received on June 3rd, which was a Wednesday. 5 business days would have been Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday would have been June 10th. Fortunately enough for us, when we logged into our account on June 9th, we ended up seeing the full $23,000 and $23,100. And so basically, that was kind of a shock to me, because the way I'd understood the program was the $2,000 was an initial advance against if you took the loan. And then if you took the loan, those proceeds, since they were already sent out to you, that you wouldn't have, you would get those subtracted from the amount. So I was expecting $21,100 coming over. That's what that's what the loan documents that we agreed to were when we clicked in. And lo and behold, we got the full $23,100. So basically we ended up getting $25,100. And what we plan on doing with the money, that's one of the things that's frustrated me, is I really want to get more involved with the channel. I want to be able to put out more content for you guys. And one of the things is that me and my wife both work full time. My wife works, probably close to 45, 50 hours a week. I work, 40, 45 hours a week. And then we've got 3 kids. So you have 2 full-time jobs. And then we're also doing this as a side hustle. So the business hasn't grown to the point to where we want it to, and it's not to the point to where we're able to allow her to leave her job, basically. And so what we were wanting to do is, that's the reason we took this loan, is the nice thing was it was 3.75%. So it's cheap money for 30 years. Now, granted, we're not going to take the 30 years. I don't suggest you taking the 30 years to pay it back. We're going to try to pay it back a lot quicker. But this will basically front load my wife's ability to replace her income and be able to, run the business and focus on really growing the business up to the point to where it will sustain her income that she's making. So those are our plans. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to actually jump over to my iPad, and I'm going to actually show you guys how to apply for basically the SBA loan. So basically, if you go to sba.gov, you're going to pull up on this screen here. And basically, you're going to, right there in the banner, it says coronavirus, COVID-19, small business guidance and loan resources. And so basically you're going to click on learn more. And this is going to be basically all the information about the EIDL loan. You can kind of read through here, but if you look there, there's a bar. It says COVID-19 EIDL loan and advance application. You'll click apply here. And basically this is where it's going to start you filling out your application. From what I know, there was quite a few people that did not be able to get out here into this because it's all, there's a certain dollar amount. Once the money's gone, it's gone. So I urge you guys to get in here. If you guys do want to get at least the advance, because it turns into a grant if you don't take the money, if you don't take the loan. But what I would do is basically get in here, fill it out as soon as you can. The one thing you're going to really need that's going to be beneficial to you is your P&L for the previous 12 months. And basically when I did it, it was in March. So basically what I did was from March to February. They want the previous 12 months. They don't want calendar year. So basically what I did was I went into my accounting, my books that I use, and just set the dates from March 1st, 2019 to February 29th, 2020, and pulled that P&L statement, and it gave me all the information that I needed to complete this. So you go in here, you'll put your business information in, your business owner's information, additional information, and summary. And when I started filling this thing out, I had assumed, and everybody was under the impression that we were getting 10 grand. And because me and my wife aren't employees, we don't take W-2 pay or anything like that. It's basically owner's withdrawal, and when we put money into the company, it's owner's funds contributed. So we're not 1099, we're not W-2s, anything like that, and we were able to get the funds to come over. So somehow, I don't remember, but somehow I must have put in here that I've got 2 employees, and my wife and me are the 2 employees, because we ended up getting the $2,000. So anyway, you'll go through this. It looks like it says the estimated time for completing the entire application is 2 hours and 10 minutes. Although you may not need to complete all parts, you are not required to respond to this collection of information unless it displays currently. So I don't remember it taking 2 hours. I want to say it took me 20 minutes maybe to complete this, and it was all set. So anyway, that basically is what the process looks like to complete the application and to get the advance and everything. So hopefully I'll be back with some weekly flips. Avery, if you're still on here, I'd love to get a interview with you and get some feedback from you as far as your thoughts, and hopefully everything's going well for you down in Miami. Hopefully Reagan didn't kick you out with the new girlfriend. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Wanted to just basically get some information out there, because I know when we were going through the process, we had no clue what to expect, what the time frames were, or anything like that. And we wanted to basically be able to get that information out to where, it could kind of put some people's minds at ease as far as the process. Now, that was the first round. Things may have changed with this being the second round of things. But wanted to basically get that out there for you guys, and hopefully that helps you guys out. And kind of go from there. You guys all have a fantastic rest of your day, and let us know if there's let us know what kind of content you guys want to see, what information. We're focusing more on the starters, the people that are new to flipping books and Amazon and everything like that. We want to be able to basically share some shortcuts and some tips on making things a whole lot easier, because there's some certain things that if you learn how to be able to do them, it just makes the whole process a whole lot easier and a whole lot more simpler. So hopefully this was of benefit for you. If it was, leave a comment down below and let us know, and we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.